Fogra. The following podcast is intended for an over 18s audience and may contain strong language.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The crowd is here and the lights are on, and they wanna show.
Well, folks, and welcome back to episode 59 of the Loud Crowd podcast. We're short on the feet here this week, but we'll plough on. So, coming up on this week's episode, we'll be chatting about myths that our parents told us when we were younger that weren't in fact true to instill a bit of fear into us. We'll then be looking forward to the future and chatting about what jobs AI could potentially replace in the future and what jobs are probably in the safe category. And then we'll be finishing up with our new Who I Am segment. So, Who I Am, Will I Am. It's going so well, and then you just
The Who I Am.
The Who I Am.
That's what it has to be called now.
Yeah. Who I Am. That's the name of the episode. Yeah. So just we'll kick it off. Dino missed last week, so we were just chatting there before we kicked off things here about the big question last week that led to the broadcaster absolutely exploding. And again, we apologise for the audio issue last week due to that question. But I don't think you said you didn't hear the question, Dean. No. So Paddy posed us the question: would you rather lick milk out of a crusty old man's belly button every day for a year, or him?
No, it was every day for a month.
Yeah. Every day for a month, or him lick milk out of your belly button every day for a year. And I added a few extras to it and said that the crusty old man, when he's doing yours, he has to do a pint of milk, and you only have to do 100 millilitres of milk.
He has to pour a pint.
Yeah, but it's bit by bit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I'm taking him. He can take it out of my belly button. I'm not going near. No, why are you looking at me like that for? Go near across the old man's belly button. We go, wait, will you?
We've a poll up there, and I'm very surprised at the reactions to it. To be honest,
that's crazy.
It's in favour of the.
I'm tackling the belly button.
I'm tackling the belly button, but it's in favour of the other way. The other way around.
100%.
Yeah.
You can see what people are doing it, but that's mental.
I don't know.
The smell, man. Will you go away? Will you?
Man, but you could do 100 millilitres in one sip, like.
Don't ever do that again.
Done.
That is crazy.
But, yeah, that's it's mad. Anyway, look, we'll not dwell on that because the broadcaster will do its thing again. But look, yeah, we just apologise again, and if it was hard in the ears, suck it up. Right, so
belly button.
So yeah, we're late here today. There's a few boys out for
few excuses,
few substitution few poor excuses tonight. But look, the A team's here, and we'll plough on to things and get through it here. So yeah, we're coming into the early nights, the late evenings, and it's a wee bit better coming down.
It's unbelievable,
nice isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
It's lovely down. I love coming down here. It's a lovely scenic area to record.
Just saying the lane before we come out, it just makes everything an awful lot easier, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah, absolutely. And Eddie's got a pillow there that he was hiding for months that he forgot he had. So
Eddie got that after the first episode.
We might.
What are we on? 59.
Yeah,
man, Eddie.
Don't get me wrong. I still love the
dark,
the miserable evenings.
I am a massive fan of the miserable evenings.
I hate them.
Massive.
I despise them.
I feel like with the bright evenings, I said it to you last week, you feel like you have to do something. If you're sitting in that evening, you're just like,
but that's a good thing.
Do something.
That's a good thing. It gets you out.
Doesn't.
When
you sit down in the evening to watch something, like, and my evening's like 7 o'clock, you know what I mean? And it's still bright like that. It's like, what is going on? Just why is it still bright?
Yeah, I love a good winter's fresh evening.
There's no such thing.
Do you know what I mean?
Miserable enough as it is, you know what I mean? Well, you probably wouldn't really know I'd be that miserable, like, but
what's wrong with him? What's wrong with you?
I'd rather the dark evenings. Like, you know.
You just have an issue with it being nice and sunny, wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
You'd argue it's shite.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I take the sunny evenings for like, if you could go like a quarter sunny, a quarter winter, quarter sunny, quarter winter. I think that would be the way forward.
No.
Yeah.
No,
You
I'd
got
definitely be like 11 months of this, and actually I'd probably give 2 weeks of miserable evenings.
I wouldn't. I swear to God, I'd
I'd
follow
go
this around the
all
world,
the-
no bother if I
yeah.
had the money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I definitely would
no
as well.
problem.
No.
Just everyone's happier, man. Everyone's in better form apart from you two. Everyone's in better form. Like you wake up in the morning and it's bright. Like it's
normal. Like
you get out of bed. Like,
Yeah.
it's easy to get out of
It's
bed.
too warm to sleep as well.
Yeah, that's the killer.
It's just miserable. It's actually
It actually is
just miserable. It's sunny, but it's miserable.
Like
yeah.
I love this here, like because it's nice to look at. But
It's a nice view. Like,
Yeah.
but
It's mental. Then.
Yeah.
anyways, yeah, that's that folded and
Don't say it. Don't
locked
say it.
away.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
what?
No, but long stretching evens, isn't it?
Yeah, someone had to say it.
But yeah, I don't think there was much going on over the weekend or anything like that.
There was, Guy was back first.
The guy
I was back.
yeah,
First
yeah.
league fixtures.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll probably skip over that fairly sharply. And
Please.
No. Good. We got to win.
Yeah, we got to win, but it wasn't pretty. But a win's a win.
Got to
and
win
that's
up in
it.
Shelbyville.
Yeah, a wee trick shot to finish the game off.
Oh,
From Limbo.
Limo.
Oh baby,
Oh,
what
mama.
what a beautiful
And,
trick shot it was.
You said soccer was back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Soccer
Sock's
was
got to
back,
win.
yeah.
Yeah,
2-0.
Bet the Rock. We
Handy.
played Derby.
Yeah. It was
Nice.
feisty old game.
Was it? Yeah, you nearly scored. You were telling me.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, I was
Must have been a gale of a breeze, was it?
there actually was, yeah. But there was just a free kick, and the Rock keeper, he was just off his line, and I just said it to Graham, and I was like, he was like, I could score here. Graham was like, right, fuck it, go on, try it, and I just went over, and he just went, and like whatever, it was going over his head, and he just jumped, and like flicked it, but like he flicked it up into the air, and like the wind kind of just kept it there for him to just be able to get it. But I thought it was over his head 1,000,000%.
Where did you take it from?
Like between my box and the halfway line.
In your own half?
Yeah, my own half.
So he obviously wasn't expecting you to.
No.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been some buzz if you had.
I was getting ready to run into all the boys. I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
getting ready to jump in. As if there was loads of people there. Like big
Jump on top of two people. Scott no. Just Scott no by himself.
Yeah,
the
so-
Bankside Army was back.
Were they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, I was actually going to go myself.
I like them evenings, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A nice Friday nights, them.
The away games are good.
Yeah,
Haven't
it was
done
good
the
to
away
be
game yet.
good to be back.
Yeah, it is.
Good to
Away
be back
games are
playing, and that's it now for next
For the next 3 years, feels like
16
we have
weeks.
a game every Saturday night at 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I seen one Sunday morning or Sunday evening at 7 is thrown in there in the next couple of weeks.
We have.
Yeah,
Oh, happy days.
Sunday
Even better
evening,
again.
that's
brilliant time for a game.
are they for real?
That's unreal, isn't it?
But it's the stretch.
I seen the players who were playing last night at 7 o'clock as well.
I was out. I was watching the game last night at 7. I'm sure the takeaways are closed by the time you finish up.
That is
Isn't it?
It's crazy.
We're lucky we only have one though. I think every team has one for the course of the league, which is probably fair enough. But can't get
Refereeing
referees.
issue, isn't it?
Yeah, can't get referees. That's the problem.
Didn't sign me up yet.
You didn't do your training, yeah.
No, I haven't got the call yet.
But sure, at least that'll be something for you to do in the evening, past the evening. Anyway, you won't have to worry about feeling bad
no, that's worse. That the whole day's miserable. Then
the whole weekend.
the whole that's the week ruined.
Yeah, the whole week. Yeah. But that's the joys of it, isn't it? Isn't as the man would say.
Sunday at 7, lads. Nah, something needs to change there.
He's gone back into retirement.
Every game should be, I think, between Thursday and Friday. Evening time.
Friday evening's perfect.
But no, you're not going to get every game of Friday evening, but
like the soccer.
Friday evening.
Do you play on a weekend?
Yeah. Like
away games.
Well, yeah, we play.
It's the morning though, isn't it?
Fridays.
You pick your.
Depends. Like, well, I think we have the league now next week away Thursday evening.
Yeah, but you get to pick the day you play your home games, isn't it?
Yeah,
All the
because
teams
it's
get to
always
pick.
Fridays,
Yeah. Which is probably another. But again, there's probably more clubs in the guy that you have to accommodate, and you have 3 divisions and stuff like that. So it's just the way it is, isn't it? Anyway, we'll not annoy you anymore about that, and we'll jump into things here. I was just seeing this over the weekend, and it had me pondering some of the old school myths when we were kids. Now, the one that I was pondering on was, Champ, down in your house with the old when we used to be eating the dinner, and your mother used to say he's on getting a drink until he's eat the dinner.
Yeah.
And you used to be
It's like fucking.
He's gasping.
for a drink.
Yeah.
But eating the dinner. And there was a famous moment and a famous story that one day we got this soup,
Green stew
or soup or something it was, and it was highly nutritious, but as young fellas, that probably wasn't what we were looking for. So the spud fella, he used to eat. You put that in front of him, he would eat whatever. And so he chalked it down, and you weren't allowed to go out after it. So
You weren't allowed outside.
until you had the dinner. So he chalked it down, and away he went. And we were sitting at the table, and there was people pouring some into Spuds while he was eating it, and he was burying it into him and all, and he got it down him, and away he went. And I remember I was sitting beside the back door, and I said, I might have to go down here and tie my shoe. Fuck the drink. The drink is, I'm done with the drink. I don't care. Don't want the drink. And just bang out the side door here. And it felt like we were sitting at the table for 2.5 hours. And I went down, tied the lace, out the side door and away.
We were sitting at the table for 2.5 hours.
It was iconic, but it just left me that. And then I was kind of thinking about a few more there, which would have been said. One there that came to mind, if you were telling a lie or something, show me your tongue.
Yeah.
Show me
Stick out your tongue.
Stick out
your line.
You know you're lying if it's what, black or something, was it?
Yeah.
Black.
Nice. There's
But there's loads there. I was thinking,
guards will come for you.
the guards will come for you. Like it was mad. The fear it actually put into you when it was said, like, you know what I mean. And as like you're a parent now, like it's probably
Use them, Champ.
Oh, do I what?
do you use any of the old ones?
Absolutely.
Go on, give us a few there.
Do you use the one in the car?
If
If the lights are on in the back of the car, the guards are going to pull you over.
That's the one I was
Well,
gonna
the
say,
two of them are still in car seats, like, so they don't be out putting the lights on. But do you remember the day in town, the picture that you took?
Yeah, Charlie in the back.
Charlie, he's able to let himself out of the seat now, and he thinks this is class, like, you know. So he does it at every opportunity. But
I have a picture on my phone of Charlie hanging out the back window of the car.
middle of town, like,
I'm Grove Street in town, and him and Karen in the front, in despair.
hanging out the back window, and like he won't go back into the seat. So we have to get a wee bit of innovation on the go and to get him back into the seat. And it's we may or may not get Spotify and play a police siren.
That's brilliant.
Oh, yes.
Into the seat.
That's a good one.
What does the mood be like with Chad in?
He scrambles back into the seat. He does be scrambling, like.
Oh, that is a brilliant
Definitely,
one.
I probably shouldn't do it.
No, that's what you have to do. Like that's the modern way of doing it.
Yeah,
But that one there, I seen on the internet during, a couple of weeks ago about the light on the back.
Is it your man doing the...
And your man's like,
Sarah sent it to me.
fucking going mental, pulling the car, going 90 in the, your man doing 90 in the front. Oh, it's brilliant.
The other one, I don't know what you were always told was if you go cross-eyed and someone slaps you in the back of the head,
yeah. Stay like
stay
that.
like that.
Stay like that.
I remember going in front of the mirror one day, taking myself in the back and
See if this works.
afraid of me life
And then
then.
you can't, and then you go, oh, what happens if you get stuck like that? Then you're pulling the eyes out the side of your head.
Yeah, there was a few making faces. They used to say that
If the wind,
making faces, no, just in general, like you'll be laughed like that.
you'd be laughed like that. Yeah. If you're making faces, you'd be laughed like that.
Just you made a stupid face as a young fella, winding your mom and dad up, like.
Now I'm thinking, was a few people left like that? I'd say.
Oh no, I don't know, but like this whole.
That could have been. There could have been a bit of trimmer to that one.
Do you think someone got an awful, and an awful bat in the back of the head one day, and they just happened to be cross-eyed at the same time?
Yeah, you wonder where they came from. Like it's the classic.
And obviously passed down.
Oh, generate. Like Charlie was chewing gum there, and that was another one. When you swallowed chewing gum, what did it just
be stuck
in your belly for 7 years or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, but sure, that doesn't. He shouldn't be chewing gum in the first place. So I don't know.
Chewing gum.
I don't know where he got that, because he's only 2. I've never heard of 2-year-olds eating chewing gum, like. But anyway. And he loves it.
Oh, but sure, look, let him at it. That's it. Let him at it. Another one. See, there was a few, and then when you open the can of worms, the vegetables. What or the carrots? What was the one with the carrots? You see in the dark.
Yeah.
Why you eat them carrots? You be able to see in the dark. Going around burying carrots into you, and then. Turn all the lights off and walking around the room. This doesn't fucking work. I'm not eating carrots anymore. Fuck that.
Yeah, there was loads about food, wasn't it? Technical difficulties.
Practicing issues sorted. We'll go back into it. Keep that while you're on that microphone over there. Anyways, probably just to quickly finish up on this here. A few more I've wrote down there. Was stepping a crack, break your mother's back. You ever heard that one? No?
4 drains.
Yeah. 4 drains. Yeah, bad
You're
luck.
an awful stickler for the 4 drains.
I'd still
man.
be a bad one for 4 drains or splitting poles.
Do you remember the outside my estate when you go left then up towards your house?
Yeah, on the left hand side.
We used to cycle up and down to each other's house.
100%.
But there's 4 drains in the footpath. And like it's a busy enough, it's a tight wee road that, and he's busy enough, and he would be adamant he would never cycle up that footpath. No. Nearly died about 5 or 6 times.
Going round a little.
Like you cause yourself more trouble.
Yeah, go over the 4 drains.
Yeah, 100%.
In fairness, when I was younger, I used to do the same, but now.
Yeah, no.
Just accept your fate, do you know?
Accept the fate, yeah. And another one here. Sitting too close to the television or the PlayStation. Square ride. You go square ride. Yes. Walking around big square.
Like SpongeBob.
Like SpongeBob eyes. Like, mental boy. And then the last one I have here is if you were like playing a football match and it was raining, or if you're out in the rain, get in and get changed, you'll get pneumonia.
Yeah.
Pneumonia, like it's associated with cold, but there's no I don't think it's
from being wet.
It has nothing got to do with being cold. It's like a viral thing.
I don't know.
Is it?
Like there could be something behind that.
I think
it's into your bones.
Yeah.
Oh well, then maybe I'm miles off.
I don't think that's the medical term there.
What if it is? I actually don't know about this one either. Can you get piles from sitting in the radiator?
That was one I seen when I was looking it up.
Really? I we told that. Yeah. You get fucking piles. You know what piles are? That's freezing though.
Yeah,
I'll take the piles.
Yeah, no, I actually don't want that. Right, get out. Yeah, no, there was a few there that we that used to get us to behave back in the day, and
Santa come back for your presents if you don't pay for them.
Yeah.
Don't play with them.
Yeah. Unreal, like.
Mum would always tell me it happened to Alan Hanks.
No way, did it?
No way.
Once you hear that happen to someone, a pure lie, and that was it. Right, I better not do that.
Probably did happen, Hanks, in fairness. He's a bad egg, him.
Yeah, he is, in fairness.
But yeah, that's we'll leave that there. There's a few more there. Is there any more you can think of? No.
Swinging on the chair.
Swinging on the chair, yeah.
Even though that's
just dangerous.
It is dangerous. Like
that's probably
what used to be said. They knew that one kid who fell and hit his head or something.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think anyone actually ever fell off from swinging on the chair and hurt themselves.
Yeah.
Say someone fell.
Say someone got a bad.
I'd say plenty of people have fallen. Like, but you'd be grand.
You'd be grand. It's like the kids there running around there. They're bouncing all over the place. They'll be dead on.
Yeah, to be grand.
Dead on. But yeah, look, we'll leave that there. If anyone has any ones we missed there, or any interesting ones, send them our way, and we'll get them debated and read out. But yeah, just to move on then into Sector wasn't here because he'd be a great man for this one. In relation to the job front, AI, yeah, AI just. It's an ever growing trend, and again, posed the question. It was like going down the line, if like times get tough and stuff like that, and as things evolve, you're looking at these jobs that now today can be replaced. Like I be always questioning myself, oh, could you be replaced? Like, and you're probably saying to yourself, down the line, like the likes of like, you know, chat bots and support agents and like even like checkouts, these self-service checkouts, like there's people losing jobs all over the world, and that's only the start of it. Like this is only starting out. Like, and I was kind of looking into the question of what's safe and what's potentially not safe.
Yeah, well, what's like, you'd imagine what's safe is the likes of the jobs that require interpersonal skills. You know, like the likes of sales, real estate agents, things that require someone to sort of have to persuade you into something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the hotel staff.
See, this is the thing with the hotel staff. Is it though? Like you could go to check into a hotel and
I don't know.
You could, like, there could be a.
Well, we checked in automatically in London.
That's what I was saying.
In Manchester, didn't we?
Do you know what I mean?
But still, you still need someone there. Probably just not as many people.
But that's what I'm saying. The reduction of it, like that's what I'm saying. And like in like the amount of jobs in certain sectors will
probably will cut back.
Like waiters and waitresses. So did you ever see that that restaurant? I actually don't know what the name of it is, but it has the robots delivering the food for them.
Was the one the boys were in with the train delivering the food? No,
there's another one now. It's an actual
it's a wee robot.
So
you have to think there'll be no one there, and if you order it online, like it could be like a Wetherspoons type of job, and then there's only just people in the kitchen and just getting stuff ready for you. Like it's mad.
I don't know if it will ever like fall. Like maybe it will in the future, but I think it's still a long way off. Like,
well, yeah, I would agree with you, but I do think what Jordan's saying, it will scale back the amount of people that you need.
But
in certain jobs.
That's not? Is that AI? Like when you're talking about self-service checkouts and stuff, and even Tesco there, you know the way Tesco do the scan.
Yeah, but in relation to that, like for talk's sake, there, AI that has to be programmed, like, do you know what I mean? So there is some sort of like bot in that walking around and it's automatically updated and all that crack. But in relation to like customer service,
like
do you know what I mean? Like you don't, like if you ring a place now, the last thing they want you to do is to talk to an agent.
I know,
do you know what I mean?
The chatbots and stuff they're still shite. Like.
Oh, they're shite, but this is what I'm saying. They're still at early stages and they're still already replacing some jobs in some areas. Do you know what I mean?
The only chatbot that I've ever come across that works consistently is when you're topping up the phone.
yeah. I'd agree with you there.
Like,
I'd be on a chatbot.
It's like press 1 to do this, 2 to do that, and it actually, you can get from beginning to end without having to speak into a human.
Yeah.
I think it's mental that you still top up your phone, but
that's crazy. I haven't like got a new, what do they call it, a new plan since I got my first phone.
I'm the exact same as you. €20 for a month.
€20 a month and unlimited everything.
You all top your phone, like go and buy credit in the shop.
I might do it online.
I do it online. Just go on to Tree.
I don't go into the shop and be like, can I get €20 credit?
Euro 083.
Yeah. No, I'm still on that. But other examples of that is like, say, for future things like taxis and delivery drivers. That can all, like, you see people doing deliveries now with drones and self-driving cars and all that stuff. Do you know what I mean? And then things like, you know, people who like graphic designers and songwriters and all them. That's all. Anything got to do with writing anything now can be replaced and will be replaced by AI. Because it's all anything to do with writing like descriptions or songs or anything along those lines is all AI now. And I think in relation to that, they might not replace the jobs, but the person that will be employed is the person who knows. You have to use, like, it'll be taken into a job, and it'll be the person who will be able to use the technology the best, who's going to be, you have to avail of it, like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. And use it to your advantage is what I'm trying to say there. So if you have someone that's well trained in how to use and manipulate AI, then he's going to be, it's going to be used to the advantage, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, 100%.
You have to evolve with it, like, or you get left behind.
Insofar as, I'm just thinking of, like, my own job there, like
that's what I'm asking you.
That's what I would. I was gonna ask and see what you thought on that. Like, do you not think that would be something that could come in down the line, where there's just everyone, like, the clients are submitting all their details, and it's scanned through and then it's inputted with an AI. It could, like, I don't know what capabilities it could have in the future, like, but there's a lot of, you have to interpret it and sort of deliver on what it is. Do you know what I mean? You have to take it from A to B, like, and it's not as simple as this is what has to be done, now do it, like, do you know, that sort of way. It's not there's not a definite outcome. Do you know, it's hard to see how, like, AI would replace roles that don't have a definite deliverable. Do you know that sort of way?
Yes, I get what you mean. Absolutely. And that's probably the deciding factor and stuff like that. And in relation to that, like, is there tools at the minute that you would use, even, like,
well, other than, like, accounting systems?
Yeah, but nothing automated. Like,
no, the system would post journals, like, automatic journals, like, but I mean, in order for the system to post them journals, like, there's manual inputs.
Yeah, and that's the manual factor that keeps the person in the job. Yeah. And I think stuff like that will survive, and that's what I'm kind of saying with the evolving with it. Like, there'll always be someone who has to kind of manage it.
Yeah, but not as many people as there
not as many people. Like for example, then the ones that you have that probably will never be replaced, or someone like tradespeople or like teachers.
Well, see, I would sort of disagree with that as well, because, like, in certain crafts, like, for talk's sake, I don't know where you can get a tailor that will make a suit for you. Basically, they're gone.
Yeah,
there's no, like, you've obviously the boys in Dublin, what are they called? McGregor's mates.
Copeland.
There's obviously there's lads in there as well, but there's, I'd say it's very, very close to coming in. But there'll be a time where somebody will scan your body with an iPad, and it'll be a 3D thing, and the suit will be made for you.
Yeah,
for half the price.
But they're 3D printing houses now.
Yeah, true, actually.
Well, there you go. That actually just
tradespeople.
Actually, I had construction workers there, but that just fucking blows that one out.
Not having them all.
It is.
I think you're kind of right there, Dig, with the, like, jobs where you kind of have to be not persuaded into doing something, but, like, the likes of sales there, like, I couldn't,
retail kind of stuff. Yeah,
I couldn't really see, and, like,
you're not going to buy a house over through a computer.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Well, you might, but you're not. A company's not going to be able to sell a house the same way.
With an AI voice telling you about everything, like.
Yeah. Well, but in saying that, like, even myself, like, you know, the more convenient you can get something, especially when you're buying stuff, the better, like, you know yourself, like, if you go in and you know exactly what you want, like, you don't want anyone hassling you. You just want to go in, I want that, and get out. You don't want to go in and someone annoying you, oh, you want that, but
we're back here again.
Do you want that? Do you want that as well? Do you know that sort of way?
No, but I get what you're saying with the convenience. It is like it's the same with a phone call. If I can deal with something on a chatbot before I have to speak to someone, like I'm dealing with it there.
I'd be the opposite.
But the likelihood is 90% of the time you have to go to the agent, and then you're just wasting time going through that.
The chatbot, whenever I ring somewhere and it's a chatbot, like I'm straight away saying no, I'm not even listening to
agent.
it. Just give me an agent.
The agent, I'd be the exact same. I couldn't sit online and chat to a chatbot.
No, it'd drive me mental.
No.
And 90% of the time anyways, you tell the chatbot what you want or whatever fucking way it works, and it just says, oh, we're going to put you onto an agent anyways, and it's like, well, if I'm half away in fucking 10 minutes there anyways.
Absolutely. But mental.
I'm trying to think though about
other ones.
Well, there probably is plenty of stuff that it could replace, but I mean, I'd say we're a while away from that.
Oh, we are a while away from it. But like anything, as I said, with like graphic designers, you can get ChatGPT to throw you out a photo, and then you can say, change this, change that, change this, and I guarantee you, there's graphic designers out there that are charging, that are just doing that exact thing, because it's convenient first of all for them, and it's easier for them as well, because the customer comes to you and says, I want a poster with this on it and this, and I want it to look like this, and he throws it into ChatGPT, and then it's like, right, there's the initial image, and then you just keep evolving. Not ChatGPT, there's loads of different ones about, but even logos and all that crap.
It'd be stupid not to take inspiration from it.
Absolutely, yeah.
I'd say there's PTs as well feeling the pinch of it, because you get it like you get a program with ChatGPT like that.
Yeah. You know, all things like that. That's you go. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I know, you can, but I mean, this is where it comes into like ChatGPT's not going to keep you accountable to your program.
I know it's not, but if someone's just going to somebody for a program, or they're thinking of going to somebody for a program, especially with the cost of everything now, like everything's expensive.
Yeah.
Like if you were sort of 50-50 about going to a PT, and all of a sudden you can get a program online.
Yeah.
I'd say a lot of people are going to take it, whereas in the past they would have went to the PT.
I don't know. Like, you wouldn't want to see a world where it's fucking human element to things is just wiped out. Like,
because then everything, that social aspect of everything comes out of all that, and as you say, it's human element, and that's kind of the takeaway that I took off it when I was doing a bit of reading on it, and it is that human elephant. Human element. This is absolutely crazy. What's going on? I'm losing my mind. But the human element that is like, and that's kind of what I'm saying with taking advantage of how to use it. There'll always be a human element in it, and I think that's the way. There will be a big scale back in certain areas, but there'll always be that, manual human element needed, I think, anyway. And I think, that's like other ones there that probably would be safe, like simple ones like bouncers and chefs and barbers and all that crack. Like, you just use that, as an example, there's no way of replacing that, because that's a human element of a job. And I'm kind of saying to myself,
should I become a bouncer?
And I know there's a few boys that the robots would definitely do a better job than them anyway.
Most certainly.
1,000,000%.
Most certainly, boy. Most certainly. But just to strike a wee bit of fear into some people and some sectors.
I'd say people are safe as houses.
Waiting to see now in 10 years. Everyone out of a job. And
Cham said I was safe as houses.
We'll pull this clip back up. These are safe as houses.
Safe as 3D houses.
Everyone unemployed.
Safe as 3D houses.
Yeah, I don't know.
That could be the title as well.
I don't know. We'd be alright. It's a load of shite anyways.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah, it's a load of shite.
Oh,
that's my opinion on it. I've said it before, it's a load of shite.
I like to avail of some of its advantages. I think it's a good tool to have in your arsenal. I think it's good to know how to use it. Like,
well, it's good for people. Like, it's good for writing emails. Like,
it's good for a wee bit more than that.
But practically, like, and productively, like, I don't use it. because like there's just no need for me to use it at all. Like if I was using it, I'm using it for a bit of crack.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I'd be the exact same.
Yeah, exactly. You rate me out of 10.
Usually to write an apology to someone.
Get them going there, rate you out of 10.
I mean, that's all it's good for, like honestly, all it's good for.
It's rating them out of 10.
Yeah.
You must have got a good rating. They give you a 6, did it?
It actually, I forget what it said.
It'd
be higher than a 6.
Something about your beard.
Yeah. I think he gave me a
It said
11.
You were a Viking, like.
Yeah.
Did you
I was happy enough anyway, but honest to God, yeah, it's a load of shit.
Look, there you have it, folks. Yeah, he's a load of shite. You're all safe. You're all in safe hands.
That can be the title. And yeah, he's a load of shite.
Yeah. And if you do manage to find yourself on the wrong side of it, contact Champ. He's the formula. He's the secret formula.
Yeah.
Right, so we'll leave that there. We'll park that there, and we'll swiftly move on. A lot more smoother sounding now that crackling's gone. That was doing my head in, man. That was doing my head in.
In fact, it wouldn't take much to do your head in.
But of course it would. Cool, calm and collected. So who am I? This is one we took in a few. Did I say that right?
Yeah. Who I am.
Who am I? Took this in before the
salmon finales.
The salmon finales, and I've two here actually. I was only going to do one, but I think we've time for two because we're short on people this week. So, and we missed last week, so I'll give you two this week. So, what we'll just go around the room. I'll give you 3 clues first. Or 2 clues. Will I give you 2 clues?
No, start 1 clue first.
1 clue first.
Yeah.
Right.
1 clue and then what? Just go.
Then we'll have a guess each.
Yeah, he's have a guess each. Right. So the first clue here is I am an Olympic athlete. Can't read my own writing.
But I don't blame you.
But
it's a cat.
I'm an Olympic. Look at that. That's beautiful writing for the camera. Look. I'm an Olympic athlete, but never competed at the Olympics. Go Champ first.
No idea.
See, this is why you might need 2 to start off. Anyone have an idea? Want to ponder a guess?
Olympiacos player.
I like the way you're thinking, but you could be on the right lines. But no.
Sure.
No. Okay, we'll move to the second question. I have been frozen and defrosted.
I'm an Olympic athlete, but I've never competed at the Olympics, and I'm what? I'm frozen.
I've been frozen and defrosted.
I have it.
Yeah?
Is it the Olympic torch?
No, but that's it. You're thinking outside the box.
Who am I? It's a person, isn't it?
Yeah. No, but that was I was thinking of food there then when he was on about defrosted. I was thinking, is there someone's name like fucking? Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna break that. Second time I did. I'm not used to sitting here that close to that. Yeah. Any guesses there?
Bread. That's what I was thinking. Long line.
No.
Frozen. See, you're thinking outside the box. I like the way you're thinking here already. But it is a person. I'll give you that.
Like I'm miles off.
You're drawing
here,
blanks.
Like, yeah, I have no fucking idea.
Right. I stand for justice, even if it means going against my friends. Now, I can give you, if you want to ask me a question, I'll let you ask me a question.
This is annoying me a wee bit now.
We know this person, obviously. Yeah.
This person is a well-known person.
Okay.
Now, thinking outside the box, right? I'll give you a big hint, right?
No, don't give us a big hint.
I'll give you a hint. It's a fictional character.
Yeah, I'm thinking Marvel movie here. Mr. Freeze from The Incredibles.
I was going to say him.
That's a great guess, but it's not. What you?
What's his name?
Frozen.
Was that his name? No.
Don't know, but you weren't going to say him. What are you lying for?
See, you're going to get it, I'd say, with the fourth. The fourth hint is supposed to be the easy one. So I'd like, if you want to ask me another question here before I give you the fourth.
Right. Is it a cartoon or character or a real life character?
It's a human, yeah.
It's a human.
Yeah, it's a real life.
Flash.
No.
Smash Williams.
No.
What a goat. What a goat.
That's your man from Friday Night Lights.
Yeah. It's the frozen and defrosted thing that's throwing me so far off the edge here.
I have like absolutely no idea.
Right, go on, give us the last one.
I give the hints. I told them to make the hints a wee bit harder because they can be a wee bit obvious. But I don't know if I want to say the last one, if I can evolve the last one. I'll say my best friend has a metal arm.
Captain America.
Captain America. You were on it. Why didn't you go with the
How
Marvel
is
thing?
Captain America an Olympic athlete?
Well, that's what they were saying.
Captain America was never at the Olympics.
Well, yeah, he wasn't at it. He never competed at it. That's what I said.
Well, how is he an Olympic athlete? He's a super soldier.
That's what they said in the yoke. Anyway. So
where was he defrosted?
He was defrosted, yeah. I was thinking him. I was thinking of it, but I was like, no, he's not an Olympic athlete.
Well, you can Google it. We can get the thing in. But
I don't know.
That's what
Chachi, there you go, AI. Load of shite. He wasn't an Olympic athlete.
Google it, Eddie. Google it there, and before I move on to the next one. Was Captain America an Olympic athlete?
One scene
No,
where he won a
right.
sprint or something.
Go on, Eddie, and so I can prove this fucking muppet
He
wrong.
wasn't an Olympic athlete. He wasn't. He was a scrum bot.
When he was running in the army, wasn't he?
He was a scrum bot,
Yeah.
sure. And he got the...
Used to get him throwing the shot put.
Stop. Bullshit. Doing a shot put in a few weeks. Couldn't be that long, Eddie. Is Captain America an Olympic athlete? Yes or no? That's all.
Yeah, because he's not.
He wasn't.
Yeah. Miles off.
Goat.
All right, don't worry. I'll clarify this up. You're lucky I have one more for you. I'll clarify this because he doesn't know how to use a phone. Muppets.
He knows when he wants to.
You should have said he's Irish. He's half Irish, yeah, I'd say.
Captain America.
Yeah.
You're not talking about the actual human, the actor.
I get it.
Anyway, right. He's over there.
Moving on.
He's over there in his family tree by Captain America's
Captain
Irish.
Guinness.
That was one of the things that came up.
Right. Second one. I've won an Oscar, but you probably know me more from romantic comedies.
Ryan Gosling.
No.
I've won an Oscar.
Sorry, but you probably quote me more from a romantic comedy.
Adam Sandler.
No.
Your man out of 50 Shades of Grey.
No. Right.
What's his name again?
Gavin Gray.
What's his name?
Jamie Dornan.
Yeah. What else was he in?
Some
He was in a
war
good-
movie.
He was in a good BBC series. Anyways, go on.
I don't think it was. I've played a cowboy, astronaut, and true detective.
McConaughey, Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey, champs up. They definitely wouldn't have got that.
Oh, I was thinking of Kevin Costner now.
Just cowboy just done you there. What? Cowboy,
I was hooked.
Cowboy went straight to Yellowstone.
Straight to Dutton Ranch.
Yeah. So
I'm goaded at that already. 2 for 2.
We've only got 2 now. We've got sick here.
there's my phone going there. Brucey. That's what's after coming up my thing there. Brucey in the thing. I hope that doesn't come on.
No, that's a Brucey. Brilliant.
But yeah, that's it. Look, we'll clarify the
Have you another one?
They're
No.
way
No.
better than salmon.
I
Like them now.
we'll get a wee leader board going or something. We'll make a wee bit more of a structured
Yeah, we'll have to put it into competing.
You have to be allowed one guess going round.
We'll
shouting out like Champ was there.
Well, he was first to go. That's,
Yeah, it was silly though.
So
What do you mean? It wasn't first to go. It was a free for all. I got it.
You
Two
work with
boys hadn't a clue.
he
do
got it,
you,
Sam.
mate.
Fairness, I had no idea.
Mr. Freak.
Eddie still doesn't know who Matthew McConaughey is. Yeah.
He's still trying to Google him.
The Olympic torch here. Who am I? The Olympic torch.
Oh my god.
Fucking hell.
That was a poor old
I was going to
performance.
say pizza. Frozen the Goodfellas
I'm
pizza.
mad to go over and get that phone now and get this clarified up. Don't be making a mug of me here now.
Nah, John, that's like the Captain America is not an Olympic athlete.
All right, we'll see. Anyway, yeah, we'll make a wee bit more of a structured thing to that, and we'll keep a leaderboard. And make some incentive to keep everyone interested. But yeah, that's all we've time for this week. Nice, short and sweet. The A team pushing us through this week and debunked a few myths and instilled a bit of fear into anyone in certain sectors like myself. Nah, I'm sweet. And yeah, let us know any of the go-tos the parents used back in the day to instill a wee bit of fear into you, or any jobs that you think might be under a wee bit of pressure, and we'll have a wee look into them. And yeah, don't forget to follow us on Instagram, on YouTube and Spotify, and if you get a wee bit of enjoyment and a laugh out of it, don't forget to give us a wee rating or a wee review as well. We'll appreciate that. We'll appreciate that a lot. And yeah, we have the Salmon and Knowledge quiz coming. Kyo's Bar, 3rd of May. They say 8 o'clock, 7:30, 8 o'clock. We'll throw the poster up. The poster will be on the socials. And as far as I'm aware, there's free refreshments on the night in relation to grub. Definitely not a drink, but grub. So we hope to see you all there in support of us. And yeah, we'll get you going, and we'll chat to you all again next week.
Like.